Perfect. So, hello everybody. Welcome to the CEE Startup Voucher Kickoff webinar. Uh, I just wanted to say that currently and right at this very moment, we have enabled you to register for the CEE Startup Voucher. So, if you want, there will be a QR code to make things convenient and easy for you. Uh, or you can just go to our website. But for now, I would really appreciate if you would listen to us. If you have any questions, please feel free to write them down in the chat. We try to be, startupists. We try to be friendly and informal with you. We want you to do the same with us. We don't want to feel as some serious public companies that we represent. But with this initiative, we have more free hands, right? So we take advantage of it. Um, yeah, my name is Martin Mikuláš. I'm from Moravian Silesian Innovation Center, and we've been helping startups and SMEs grow for the past 10 years in the Moravian Silesian region. And that's also the reason why CEE Startup Voucher and CEE Startup Network was founded, right? Because we were constrained by the regional boundaries. So we reached out to Mishko and his team in Innovia, and we were like, okay, guys, let's do something good. So that our regional startups can benchmark themselves against the European startup scene and see how they fare, right? And yeah, I've been working as a startup scout for the past year and a half or so, and I started working at CEE Startup Network as an intern, right? And now we lead it together with Michael, which I would like to invite right now to take over and introduce himself and Innovia, please.
Thank you very much, Martin, for introduction. So my name is Michael. I'm from Innovation Center from Žilina, from Innovia. So I'm responsible for a startups ecosystem and supporting the startups. Innovia, which is based in Žilina region, Slovakia, we are the ultimate innovation ecosystem and innovation center designed to be the bridge, the gap between the bold ideas, business expertise, and real world capital. We don't just talk about the future, we build it, definitely. So for startups, Innovia is ultimate launchpad, whether you are validating a raw concept or ready to scale. Globally, we give you the tools, the tech network, the smart investment access to need, network with VCs or angels investors. We are driving force behind our ecosystem events like Techstar Startup Weekend Žilina or the major regional startup meetups through our festival innovation and also, as mentioned, Martin, a CEE Startup Voucher competition. So right now we are ready to push up and to support also the founders in competition of the startup voucher. So welcome, and so next slides and the words are on Martin. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mishko. We don't want to hold you for an entire hour. We get that you have your busy schedules building startups and maybe working full time still as you build it or not. Yeah, we will aim to make this session swift, fast, and clear so that you know all the information that you need for the upcoming 2026 run that has just started. We will give you a brief introduction of the CEE Startup Voucher. Then our finalist from cohort 2025 will share his experience and maybe convince you to join if you aren't convinced already. Then we have partners from IT4R Innovations in Ostrava who will introduce really good opportunity for European AI startups who are maybe looking for a co-working space and looking to use supercomputer and mentors. And then we will share some ecosystem news, and you will have space, plenty of space actually, for any questions and answers that may have been not clear in our presentation. So what is new? everything. Honestly, everything is new. We've got new drive and new team. We got some extra help from Innovia team and also from SITS team. So our capacities with Michael will be more release or more free so that we can focus on strategic things and partnerships. Our website got fully vibe coded in a weekend and it's beautiful, it's functional, and I'm really, really proud of it. Also, the application process is now different. It is processed internally, and nothing changed from last year aside from the graphics of it. Really, in this year, we are putting emphasis on venture capital and business angel partnerships. We can guarantee that the final jury will be put together only from general partners and big shots at the VC funds, with whom you will have the opportunity to speak for at least 20 or 30 minutes if you decide you want to. And if you reach out to them and ask them, they will be happy to give you their time and tell you, oh, okay, this is not VC scale or this is VC scale, but we don't want to invest it, etc. Also, we are bringing new partnerships, for example, the one with AI Lumi Factory, and new opportunities via open innovation vouchers, about which I will talk in a little bit. What we do, as I foreshadowed, we help startups grow through one cross-border entry point outside of major innovation hubs, right? Because Ostrava and Žilina, we are smaller ecosystems, and we want to build something together so that we can better compete with the major innovation hubs, and so that you early stage startups from the CE region don't have to relocate, maybe, right? We want to expand to Poland and across Balkans. So wish us luck in the upcoming years. And I think that is also our added value, right? We are innovation centers. We are not some private companies, so we can reach into the public sector. We can reach to universities. So if you want to be match made with somebody, or if you need help accessing markets in Czechia or Slovakia, we can help you with that. This is our vision for 2023. You probably don't care. We do, so I'm gonna skip this. We have started about 5 years ago, and in those 5 years, we have around 600 startups in our community, about which we are really, really proud and happy. So thank you guys for joining the community and being with us. Uh, our competition or our network revolves around C Startup Voucher, right? So the network is the platform, Voucher is the flagship service that we do. We do have some thematic accelerators or open innovation vouchers, more about that later. I would like to say that our identity in CE region is pretty strong, and that we have built over those 5 years corporate and investor network that we want to put in good use in this round, so you guys can benefit from it. We are mainly looking for early stage projects, right? Seed, pre-seed, maybe Series A, I don't know. The only criteria is that you guys don't have more than 150k euros in external investments, right? And that you are making impact in the CE region. If what that means, if you're a startup based in America, you have a project here in CE, Poland, Slovakia, Czechia, wherever, and your headquarters are here, or your core activities are happening here, that's good for us. The C Startup Voucher competition is not limited by topics. The Envy Booster category is, or the Open Innovation vouchers are. But the main voucher valued at 20k is not. We also want you guys to be, your average startup profile. So scalable, global growth and ambition, with functional and sustainable business model, etc. Here are some success stories from that came out of C Startup Voucher. We don't want to take credit for their hard work, not at all, but we believe we were there when the big names didn't know about them. right? Ovasmooth should also be included in those logos. I can see Miroslav, but I hope he's smiling right now and not frowning. Yeah, the flagship. CEE Startup Voucher, we're gonna give you 20K cash, non-dilutive, non-participatory, right? We don't want any percentages in your company. We don't want you to pay 25% and we cover the rest. It's up to you how you use that money. What you need to do is apply, then you wait for the deadline and for the first round results, and then you come to online semifinals or come to Žilina finals if you make it to top 10 and top 20. Right there, you will have the opportunity to meet general partners and other VC big shots, let's call it that. And if you so wish and reach out to us, we can also help you with matchmaking. If you read testimonials on our website, the founders were pretty happy with the traction and the visibility that CEE Startup Voucher gave them. So possibly it's a good opportunity for you as well. I mean, what you have to lose, right? You just spend 1 hour with making the application and polishing your pitch deck. You make a short and sweet video and you are in, and you can compete for up to 20K and invaluable feedback and connections. Uh, Envy Booster category gives you 8,000 euros, non-dilutive, non-participatory. The only restriction here is that your startup is either Envy Tech, clean tech, or in circular economy. If you have startup in this category, you can also apply for the CEE Startup Voucher, so you can win up to 28K if everything goes smoothly. We will be also providing mentoring for selected startups. That is still work in progress, so I can give you much information on that. And it's basically the same advantages or benefits that you get when you join the main competition, right? During the finals, there will be a separate stage or separate program dedicated to green technologies and Envy Booster. We have some scoring criteria. It's the same for everybody, right? If you will be filling out the application form or if you read through our web, you can learn more about what we mean by them. But those are the criteria that we will score, right? The presentation and the recording will be sent to you later. Uh, as for open innovation vouchers, I would suggest that you subscribe to our newsletter through this QR code. And also, I would like to give word to Michael to provide more context about what's coming and what's prepared.
Okay, thank you very much, Martin. So about the voucher, also the program for our partners focuses primarily on active involvement in the competition, allowing business partners to benefit from an exclusive startup deal flow, either broadly or tailored to specific sectors, such as we've got prepared the health sector, aerospace, defense, energy, NI, and more. We have already secured commitment from several partners and are currently finalizing their participation and also the prize money, because that prize money will be also for you as the founders. And most recently, we reached an agreement with AT Park in Žilina, who will be joining as a partner official. But all information will be available on our CEE website, and more prizes will be added progressively. So for this time, we are working on the more business partners for you, because also as a 20,000 as a finally from the MSIC and Innovia as the founders is the first step. But next step is, as Martin mentioned, this Envy Booster, and next step for the prize money will be from our business partners as a voucher partner. So from this point, is this our message. So be prepared for the update and also for the value for us for the future. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you for giving more information about the open innovation vouchers, Mishko. So when you will be applying for the CEE Startup Voucher, you can cross that you are interested in Envy Booster also or in AI Lumi Factory, and we will factor this in while evaluating your application. First of all, please don't bullshit us because it will backfire eventually, right? Because we will do our due diligence on you guys. So you don't want to be disqualified because you maybe mingled with some data and things like that. I also want you to keep it triple S, simple, short, and sexy, right? We go through a lot of pitch decks. If yours is interesting in graphical way, or it's really easy to read and understand, because you can have some non-technical people in the jury who are really strong on the business side, right? If they understand, they can evaluate you better, and there is no room for misunderstanding, right? So I cannot stress that enough. Keep it short, simple, and sexy. Uh, yeah, that is one part of the application, right? You will submit your application, you will submit your pitch deck, and lastly, we want you guys to submit a video, right? The reason for a video, it's similar like in Y Combinator, right? We are Y Combinator from AliExpress, as I like to say, in C Startup Voucher and C Startup Network, right? So video helps us to get a feel for you guys, if you're confident, if how you feel as a person, and things like that. It's better than just to see your static LinkedIn profile and to see your pitch deck. The video feature is currently not available for submitting. We are working on implementing this change. As of now, you can upload your pitch deck and fill in your application. Near the end of June, we will send you an email. Hey, the platform is ready. Please upload your video, and then you can submit your application. Right. The deadline for application is the 18th of September, if I'm saying this correctly. Yeah, you can see the competition timeline right here, right? So today is the kickoff. You can submit your partial draft application. The deadline is 18th09, and you will get the first round results on 5th of 10th month. I'm not really good with months, guys, so I apologize for that, but you get the gist of it. If you want, you can scan this QR code and it will take you to our internal application processing platform. You can save it as a draft, come back to it in 2 weeks, upload video, and submit it for it to be scored. Um, the only thing that I would also like to stress here is the fact that I want you guys to be accurate and honest with when filling out the application, because we use filters. We have our partners, and if we think you may be eligible for connecting directly to a VC or business angels, we will connect you guys, right? So the better tags and the better information you provide for us, the easier you make it for us to make a relevant and meaningful connection or matchmaking opportunity. And if you are still not convinced, I would like to give the word to the 2025 finalist, Miroslav Hanel, the CEO of Ovasmooth, to share his experience from last year with you guys.
Thank you very much. Uh, Maybe I would immediately add to what you just said. It's the most important thing to talk about your company as clearly and as simple as possible. This is the main thing we have learned during the CEE Startup Voucher, because there were different stages. Yes, it was filling up the application, but after that, there was another process where we had to pitch to be selected among 20, I think it was 20 startups to move further to the finals and so on. And it was like continuous refinement of communication, what we do. And this is one of the most important things we have learned during the whole preparation for the startup voucher. Yes, we made it to the finals. We weren't the absolute winner. But either way, I think it was amazing experience because we had a chance to communicate with different jury members and communicate over and over and over again what we do. And with the feedback we got, we always learned that we need to work on this explanation part or we need to work much harder on the business model and so on. And this definitely moved us or shifted our communication and our startup much further. So at the beginning, I would like to introduce our company. Maybe it would be nice to for you to know a little bit more about what we do, and maybe you will better understand what's the communication issue, because we are a deep tech software company. We are a bunch of mathematicians, physicists, and computer scientists, so mad scientist company, and we had to communicate that we are enhancing quality of data. At the very beginning, it was a huge issue for us because we, as scientists, we didn't know how to communicate what we do. We knew the equations, but not the proper explanation for the investors and business people. This is one of the main takeoffs that we'll. I hope we learned that. We are still in the process of improving, but yeah. So we are basically taking the data from different kinds of sensors, as these data are affected by different environmental factors or human errors or whatever else. We can take such a data, and by advanced mathematics, without any AI, we can remove those errors and increase data quality by over 70% in real time. And it was mentioned that the application will take you like 1 hour. I don't think so. I don't think so. We definitely spent much longer on the application because we took it seriously. We took it seriously. We definitely wanted to do our best and to provide the best explanation of what we do and what is our vision. So do not worry. Sometimes it is frustrating, and for those you founders who already have some sort of pitch decks and experience in this area, you know that your pitch deck is never finished. You are always improving and improving over and over again. In this laptop, I have, I don't know, like 100 versions of our pitch decks already. And it's very nice if you will take a step back and take a look at, on one of the pitch decks you made, I don't know, 1 year ago, couple of months ago, before the CEE Startup Voucher competition and after. Yes, then you definitely can see the improvement you have made. Also, do not overkill the presentation with a lot of text. Yes, when you are applying for this kind of competition, you have to have a lot of text in there because you need to explain what you do without you as a speaker and pitching to the jury. But after that, there will be semifinals, if I'm not mistaken, and then you are pitching your idea to real people online, I think it was, and then you definitely don't want to have presentation full of text, and they will be focused only on what's written and not what are you telling to those people. So this is another important advice from my side. And what else should I mention? This is the key takeoff from the finals, actually, because this was the only thing that happened offline, in person. We made friends. That's absolutely amazing. It's not only about networking with investors. Yes, it's absolutely important for your startup, but for you people, it's great to meet other founders, exchange your ideas, exchange your experiences, make new friends, like real friends, not business friends. So we are in contact with a couple of alumni from the previous year of the startup voucher, and it's always very nice to meet with them on these and that event all around Slovakia or even behind our borders. So don't worry, it will take a lot of time. At least for us, it took a lot of time to prepare, but still it is worth it because it can bring you a lot of great experience. Thank you.
Miro, thank you so much for your speech and for really sharing your experience from the last year. I mean, if I had a startup, I would be applying right now, right? Because this was very inspiring, and I really like the part how you said that it took you more than an hour, but you spent or you invested that time, and it got you into top three, right? Out of over 90 startups across all of Europe. So I think that's a really nice point that you made. And I also really like the fact that you mentioned friends and network and meeting with other founders, because this is also what we try to do to build and strengthen the community. So thank you. That was really
If I
really
may,
nice.
if I may,
Uh-huh.
just one sentence. I don't have slides, unfortunately, and things are popping up in my mind.
Mhm.
We weren't the first, but we have made it to the top three, and we've got the Scale Up report, and that was amazing. So don't worry, even though you won't be, not everyone can be a winner, but still there was amazing support from the CEE Startup Voucher in the form of a scale-up report. We had a meeting with the company, and they analyzed our startup, helped us to improve our internal processes, give us guidance on what to do, what should be focused on, what's already maybe uh, more advanced that it actually needs to be, and we don't need to focus anymore on these and that, and we should focus on different aspects of our business development. So this was definitely worth it.
Mhm.
Just this.
Perfect. Thank you. For saying more information about the Scale Up report, which we are planning to also partner up for this year. Next up, for all the AI startups, as I mentioned, the AI Lumi Factory, I would like to invite Daniel Lukács from IT4I Innovations in Ostrava to share some more information and the opportunities for AI startups in Europe and their options of relocating here and getting support. So please, Daniel, when you're ready, floor is yours.
Thank you. I'll take the stage. Hopefully you'll see my presentation. So yeah, as it was introduced, I'm going to talk about Lumi AI Factory or AI Factories in general a bit, and IT4I AI Factory Hub, which is somewhat connected to this initiative or project, let's say. So first and foremost, I'm here for IT4 Innovations National Supercomputing Center, which is a home of the most powerful supercomputer in the Czech Republic, which is Karolina. And also nowadays it's a home to first Czech quantum computer called Vlk. You can see also on the slide on the very right the supercomputer Lumi, and that one is centered in Finland, and it's a pretty much heart of Lumi AI Factory. That's the second part of IT4 Innovations actions. It's IT4 Innovations is part of many projects. You can see 4 of them here, and these 4 are focused on businesses, and that's why they are here. We are going to be focused on AI factories, mostly Lumi AI Factory today. So, what are AI factories? It's pretty much this concept where supercomputer or HPC, high performance computing, is connected with expertise that's just pretty much assisted by humans. So it connects expertise with this supercomputing infrastructure. Across European Union, you can find 19 AI factories, and IT for Innovations is a part of Czech AI Factory, and Lumi AI Factory that's centered in Finland. We are going to talk about Lumi AI Factories because it's the one that's just in the progress. Czech AI Factory has just been launched, so things are just pretty much in the beginning. So AI Factory pillars there are two pillars. I would say the first one I was mentioning, the supercomputing power. On the left, you can see this comparison, how much more powerful are supercomputers in comparison to latest Macs and iPhones. On the right, you can see this expertise, which pretty much covers everything from consulting to courses. What does that mean is that pretty much you can ask for the collaboration with AI factories in any stage. So if you really are not aware that much of artificial intelligence, you can get some course and get some interaction to it. And if you are advanced, you can get some advanced consultancy, let's say. AI Factory's target audience are primarily AI startups and small and medium enterprises. Researchers and large organizations are also welcomed, but we are focused mainly on AI startups and SMEs, let's say to 250 employees. And that is because AI Factories try to really elevate AI ecosystem and AI business across the European Union to put it on the higher level, so it's more competitive with the rest of the world. So what does this mean for you is that AI startups and SMEs can get our AI services or supercomputing power for free. How is this evaluated is through something we call customer needs analysis, which is pretty much this consultancy where you sit with our key account manager and just consult your project, and he will be evaluating whether your project is viable for AI Factory services. As I said, there are pretty much 4 categories for us. So it's newcomers, it's explorers, adopters, and experts. That pretty much means that everyone is welcomed, whether you are a beginner and you're just trying to get to know more about artificial intelligence, or if you're expert and you are developing and optimizing already existing solutions. We are also we are at any time try to sort of cover you with some service. There are like 8 service packages which are scaled in the ways that you pretty much, if you ask any of those questions you can see outside of those hexagon, you are pretty much welcome to us. So if you are just trying to figure out what is AI, we will provide you AI Essentials Framework service package. If you have some problem with data, we will get you AI data preparation, which is some sort of expert consultancy that will guide you through the whole process of your startup or your project, let's say. And so if you look across the hexagon and find something that interests you, we can probably help you in some shape or form. This IT for AI Factory Hub is also this service which is sort of coordinated by IT for Innovations as well as by Lumi AI Factory. And it's a physical space that connects all the AI Factory ecosystem parts. What does it mean? It pretty much means that it's a physical space that you can occupy if your project is somewhat AI related. You can use our physical space, and you can also get to the services of AI factories from that point. It's located in the Viva building by MSITS, which is right across the street from IT for Innovations, which is pretty strategically well placed. So IT for AI Factory Hub is pretty much consisted of those two groups. One is co-working, where you can get dedicated desk for a longer time, and flexible workspace for shorter time for networking or some sort of brainstorming and things as such. The second part is events, which cover education, popularization, and practical insights. So again, it's something for everyone, whether you are on the very first phase of developing AI, or if you are advanced and you just want to hear some success stories or some inspirations. You are welcome here, and it's pretty much for everyone that's interested in artificial intelligence in any shape or form. If you are interested in our services or place at IT for AI Factory Hub, just let us know at this email. We will connect you with our customer needs, with our key account manager, and he will figure out and he will set up the consultancy, and things are going to be evaluated. Yes, and that's pretty much it for me. So thank you for your attention.
All right, let me take over. Thank you so much, Daniele, for sharing the opportunity about the AI Lume Factory. If you guys have any questions, you can reach out to Daniel through the email address that he had shared, or look him up on LinkedIn, or reach out to me. I'll be happy to connect you guys and make a meeting with the key account manager happen. Right. They are our partners for this run, so I hope that something good will come out of it. I'm happy that you guys are using the chat. We will answer all of your questions during the Q&A. Daniel and Miroslav will be also here, so if you have any questions regarding their experience or what they are doing, you can also use the chat to do that. I'm gonna share my screen again so that you guys can see everything. Put it back to slideshow, and we should be good. Let me just go through the backup presentation. And right now, I would like to share some ecosystem activities, right? Because as we said in the beginning, I'm representing Moravian Silesian Innovation Center. Mishko Poruben is representing Inovia, the innovation center of Žilina, and there are plenty of events happening. So if you want to make new friends, if you want to have pitching experience, if you want to meet investors, I would like to invite you to take part in the Innoverse Startup Edition. I have to admit that the 11th is not the most fortunate selection of dates, but I think it will be a great event. If you scan the QR code, we will reach out to you with more information regarding the event. But it is startup centered. There will be speakers from European or Czech unicorns, so also a good opportunity for you guys to meet and make some valuable connections. Next up, Michal would like to tell you about their ecosystem event in Žilina.
Okay, thank you, Martin. So the nearest ecosystem activity for startups is Meetup Žilina from SASK. It's a meetup where the Žilina, we will look how to ecosystem support works, what it takes to build a successful company culture, and how to extract investments that will rocket your idea to the world. So please enjoy us in Žilina, 17th of June, and will be also the plenty of new founders, also the investors, also the ecosystem partners. So don't hesitate to connect and enjoy to this event.
Yep. Next up, we have the save the date for you guys. 12th of November, we have a grand final happening in Žilina, Slovakia. We're expecting over 200 participants. We're expecting startups. We're expecting experts, investors, mentors. It's going to be a huge ecosystem activity from the CEE Startup Network. Yeah, as I said, this year is gonna be huge, so you don't want to miss it. There will be a keynote speaker. As you can see, he's a pretty good-looking fellow who's also a big shot. Michal has first-hand experience with him, so maybe you want to say a couple of words about him, or we just let them read the slide and make a picture of their own.
Okay, Martin, thank you. So very shortly, Christian, it's a venture builder and very experienced the man, which is Capital Kinetic CEO, and also It's a lecturer in the UCLA in the UK. So has a great experience how to educate also the research people, how to scale up the business from research to the business model, and also it's the investor to more than 16 companies across the CEE region. So this will be our keynote speaker for the grand final, and next we are looking for also for the great founders and for the final with a great journey. So we'll be updated. So stay tuned.
Yep. Thank you for giving it some more context. Next up, we have Q&A on the session. So we're gonna answer all of your questions if you have them. If not, we're gonna end early. We don't want to hold you guys for too long. I see Myslov, biotech. All communications, including the presentation, will be in English or maybe in Czech or Slovak. The entire competition and all of its parts will be happening in English language. So it will be preferable and not preferable. It's non-negotiable. Let me put it that way. That everything that you submit is in English, right? When you make it to semifinals and finals, you will be also pitching in English, right? We may have some webinars or workshops on funding and grants, which will be also hosted in English.
Okay, next one it's from Denisa, as I see. And it's a question about it's pre-revenue company eligible for the voucher. So absolutely, every pre-revenue startup has an equal chance of winning. So if you look at the evaluation criteria when filling out the application, there are no metrics that would put anyone at disadvantage. So potential is what is far more important. So definitely apply your idea, and your face is absolutely legible to apply the voucher.
Yep. Yep. I cannot but agree, because yeah, if you even if you have an idea, you validate it, right? You do thorough market research, thorough competitor research, and you stand out among 100 plus startups from all of Europe. You have pretty high chance of making it to top 20 or top 10. You just have to read and listen to what we tell you, and you have pretty high chances of making it. Frederick from Mobile Lab Mystery Hike is asking about if they are suitable. I would consider you guys a scaling startup, right? Your MMR is 40K euro. It depends on what you will be using the 20K for, right? Because if you cannot prove that it will be used for R&D or for making some impact back in this region, then you may lose some points, right? Because if somebody has a great idea and they need a lot of cash for it, and they aren't making any money now, they can get some more points in this category, right? So yeah, because you have MMR 40K, you can if I say it, if I say it honestly, you can make the money, right? The 20K that we are giving out is like half of what you make monthly. So what you need that 20K for? Justify it, and you will get full score. I hope that wasn't too too harsh or too honest. All right, let's wait a couple of more minutes to see if there will be any questions. If there won't be any more questions, we can share our LinkedIn's, we can share our emails and our phone numbers. Please feel free to text us, to email us, to call us if you encounter any problems with the applications. If anything is not clear, we are happy to receive your feedback. We are happy to immediately implement your feedback, and yeah. Daniele, if you want to answer the questions for the timeline for AI Lumi Factory, please.
You can ask straight away. We really don't have any limitations and we can consult your projects anytime. So feel free to contact us and we'll get in touch as soon as possible.
Okay, sounds good. So even if you don't make it in the CEE Startup voucher, or you don't find the activities of CEE Startup Network beneficial, you can still join in the AI Lumi Factory. Regarding pitch versions, do we still have one version from registration to final? Thank you for your question, Lubomir. We just kicked off the application process, and you have until 18th of September to edit your application, right? So if you upload version 1 right now, you go back to it in a week or two and you don't like it, you can delete it and you can upload a new version, right? But anything uploaded after the midnight of the 18th of September will not be taken into consideration. The option to remove or edit anything will be revoked. Yep. Is that good? Yeah, no worries. So we're gonna give it a couple of more minutes to see if there's any more questions. This one was actually really good. Thank you. Yep, I'm gonna share our credentials. At the end, there is also the QR code to register for our platform, right? You're gonna get an email confirming that you have registered. You're gonna click a button. It's gonna sign you in. You can start a new application, right? You're gonna fill in all of the details that are required, and yeah, at the end, you fill in that you are interested in AI Lumi Factory or Envy Booster, and we'll be happy to forward it to Daniel or their key account manager. If we like your project and you are in Envy, we can give you mentoring. If you select the tags correctly, we can link you up or matchmake you with our BAs or VCs. And Marek the Leva is asking, last year the prize money were 500K in the program. This year 20K for how much attendance? If I remember correctly, last year we gave out about 25,000 euro plus services. Like the scale up report or acceleration services, mentoring, and during the open innovation vouchers, we will also giving out 5K in prizes and 25K in mentoring, right? We did not have 500K prize pool. That's a lot. It's 20K for one winner. If you will hold your fingers crossed for us, then if we secure corporate partnerships and we ask our bosses to give us more money, we'll be happy to put more money into the prize pool. But currently, we cannot confirm any new partnerships. We are working on them.
And I will send some notes that maybe 500 key was, as mentioned, the Miroslav, that this grant was from Pre-Accelerator grant from EU. It was not from CEE Startup Voucher competition. It was directly granted from EU funds, Pre-EC Accelerator. So this is the information that in last year also was a 25,000 euro, as mentioned, the Martin. So So the attendance last year was almost 100. So this year we are expecting maybe 150 startups from all across the CE region.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you for clarification. Yep. As I said, since we are wrapping up slowly but surely, you have our phone numbers, you have our emails, you have our LinkedIn's. If you have any questions or anything comes to your mind, please use the contact form on our website. Email us directly. We will be happy to ensure that your experience with the CEE Startup Network is as positive as possible. If there are no more questions at this point, I think it's safe to say that we can wrap this up here, right?
Yes, definitely, and I will say that also the offline record will be on our CE website. So please network or resend this link between your contacts and network, and so spread it across the CE and across your friends. So we'll be offline.
Yep. We will be also uploading it on YouTube. We will be sending it through email. So if you want to look back at it, hopefully your AI agents are trained on thick Eastern European accents, so they can, understand what we are saying and give you a accurate transcription. And yeah, as I said, you are always welcome to reach out to us. We are our added value is the fact that we try to be a community, right? Try to be in touch with you guys and try to build and maintain relationships. So there's that. Yeah, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to join us for the webinar. We hope it was beneficial for you. We hope that we could reiterate some information and make them more clear. And we are looking forward to seeing your pitches and hopefully seeing you at the finals in Gelina or some of our ecosystem events. So thank you guys and take care and best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.